We are here to talk about trust, but in what context? I tend to measure everything from the perspective of life. So why do we need trust in our lives? And what is life? We are here in this world, in this dimension, to live and experience. So the meaning of life is to be found in our life experiences. We need to live life, not to survive life events. Who am I? Why am I here? What experiences do I want to have? We can go two ways, either unconsciously without a purpose or consciously with a direction, which means being aware of who you are and what we want. What does it mean to have a purpose? It means to have a direction. This is the key to understanding the game of life and of perspectives. It's the awareness of our purpose that ensures that no single choice, no single crossroad may jeopardize our life. Alignment with a purpose elevates us and ensures that during our journey, there are no mistakes, but only experiences. My crossroads moments. I'm a tax lawyer. In 2001, I was working in a tax boutique. And the most important Italian law firm, Bonelli Erede, made me an offer. I said no, because I was loyal to my law firm. In 2003, Bonelli Erede made me another offer to become a junior partner, and I said no. Then, in 2004, I quit my job with no plan B to finish my PhD in Leiden University. My colleagues, my clients were saying, this guy is crazy, he's jeopardizing his career. I moved on. Then I opened a tax department in a small boutique law firm, and in 2007, Bonelli Erede came to me for the third time, offering me the same thing they offered me in 2003, junior partner. I accepted the challenge. And in the first partners meeting, I was directly appointed equity partner. Then, in 2010, I was appointed to the board, and in 2013, I became the youngest ever managing partner at the firm at 43. What is the so what of my experience? Never listen to others when you are aligned with your path, with your purpose. For me, life without a purpose is the greatest sin of all, the greatest mistake, the only real mistake. I mean, not using the talent we have been given. In this context, we find trust. Indeed, we find what I call the positive spiral that is made up by a starting point of trust, a disposition of gratitude, and an energy that moves everything and transforms everything into action, which is love, because in the end, life is action. The alchemical transformation of our lives into creators occurs when from a state of trust, we show gratitude and we act with love. Gratitude is the light that dissolves negativity. We cannot receive if we are not grateful. Remember this. Gratitude has to be practiced. When? When we go to bed, when we wake up, throughout the day. For what? For what we have. We breathe, we have food, we have a bed, we have a home, we have a work. Are we ever grateful for that? Grateful to God and to ourselves? Do we show gratitude to ourselves? Because if we complain, if we are unhappy, we send a message of distrust. To whom? To ourselves. We have to be grateful for every single experience, even failures, because if we have trust, failures become knowledge. Love. Love is the driving force of the universe. It's what makes possible the magic of synchronicity. Remember, if we act with love, the universe will conspire to help us achieving our purpose. And here is something really amazing, what I call the triple trigger, the relationship between love, gratitude, and trust. Love triggers the magic of gratitude because an act of love generates gratitude. Gratitude in turn triggers trust. I feel loved, thus I'm grateful and have trust because I see love coming to me. Gratitude triggers the magic of trust because by being grateful, I have trust. And this triggers love. I'm grateful for what I have, I nourish trust, and I'm in the position of giving love. Trust triggers the magic of love, and this triggers gratitude. If I trust myself and the universe, then I act with love, and I bring gratitude in myself and in others. If you think about it, love benefits both the giver and the receiver. We have double gratitude, and above all, it's contagious. So practice love and gratitude with trust, and you'll see that it will change your life forever. You will become the creator of your existence. To help, we need to trust ourselves and the power of love. Have you ever said to someone, "Why weren't you there? Why didn't you help me?" And hear them responding, "I didn't think I could do anything." Too often, a lack of trust stops us from loving and being grateful. Have the courage of love in your life. If you see a person in need, ask them, "May I help you?" A hug, a look, just a smile have a tremendous power. If you think of the miracle of Jesus, as they are described in the Gospels, they are all characterized not by a special power of Jesus, by a special ability, energy, no, but by the triple trigger of trust, gratitude, and love. Let's take the Lazarus resurrection. When Jesus goes to Lazarus, he struggled, showing emotion. Remember, emotions move energy. Because Jesus loves Lazarus and wishes to resurrect him. And then Jesus said to God, "Father, I thank you for having heard me. I know you always hear me, but I'm saying this for them." So gratitude with trust before the miracle takes place. And then he said, "Lazarus, come out." You need a lot of trust to say to a dead person, "Come out." So what prevents us from having a meaningful life, a life with a purpose? To live a conscious life, we need to be free from conditioning, which means mainly overcome three enemies: fear, guilt, and expectation, which means control. Unfortunately, we often live as prisoners of conditioning and of expectation. What the world expects from us, what the family expects from us, what we're told at schools, and the list goes on. So what are the effects of fear, expectation, and guilt? They prevent us from taking responsibility of our lives. They make us stand still, or at worst, go around in circles like hamsters on a wheel. I visualize unconscious life as being on a big carousel moving at a high speed. The centrifugal force leads us to see only inward, thus preventing us from our expansion outward. Do I do something because it's consistent with my purpose, or because I'm conditioned to do it? Do I have to do it, or do I want to do it? We are often so unconscious that we don't know what we really want. And we don't even try to understand what we really want. As a consequence, at the end, the carousel becomes our prison. If we have the courage to get off, to jump off, we can realize that the carousel is just a phantom, a dissolving thought form. And that's how we become the creators of our existence. Our life is a blank sheet just waiting to be written, a path waiting to be unveiled and walked. What is the antidote to fear? Is trust. Our goal is to live a conscious life with a purpose. So we have to get to a point where we can choose a direction that turns into a vision. I'm here, and through certain steps, I want to go there. To do so, we need to trust ourselves and the universe, God. Are they different type of trust? No, they are the same. Because we are deeply interconnected energy. We are the universe, and the universe is us. There's no duality. If we leave this principle, remember, we become fearless. I struggle a lot of time to understand the meaning of trust, its essence. And one day during a meditation, this vision came to me. We are the captain of a ship navigating the great river of life. The current is the wisest, the strongest possible. It is what I call the universe, God, the flow. Does it make sense to insist on using the engine to move against the current? No, we would only waste time. But unfortunately, it's exactly what we do most of the time. What instead makes a lot of sense is to have a direction, a purpose, and use the ship wheel to guide us on our own path, taking the benefit of the current. So I drive with consistency, discipline, perseverance in a direction, but without fear and expectation. We must allow ourselves to be surprised by life. And we will learn that what comes to us is often much, much better than what we had planned. It's not only the water, if you think, in front of us that is important, but also the water we leave behind, which is our past, because both support the ship and both are part of the same current. So we have to stop judging ourselves. Let's stop judgment, blame, punishment. We have to live our daily lives as experiences and always turn them into something positive, knowledge. I would like to close with a lesson I've learned over many, many years: the power of writing. Get a notebook, call it My Life. Put your signature in the first page, if possible in a circle. It's your life. That notebook represents a blank sheet of paper, the road to discover, the path to unveil. Start writing down who you are, what you want, what your purpose is, why you are in the world now in this moment. Be detailed. Your vision must be clear, and you should review it regularly. Each day, note how the spirit of trust, gratitude, and love has manifested in your life, and how you have practiced it. Are you trusting? Are you full of gratitude? Are you acting with love? Writing gives us the opportunity to put ourselves in front of the truth. It's difficult to lie to ourselves in writing. It's very easy to do it in the mind, but not in writing. Above all, it enables us to check the consistency of our intent and of our actions. I said I want to do these things, I said I want to go there. Am I consistent? Is where you want to go consistent with the starting point and with the process that you put in writing? I really think we need to go back to believing in miracles and being protagonists in them. Just a tiny example of the power of writing. In my book this year, I wrote that one of my goals for 2022 was to give a TED Talk. And just a few weeks later, I got the invitation. And what's the topic of this TED Talk? Trust. That's synchronicity. In conclusion, my wish for you all is that this life book can help bring this incredible magic into your lives. May this spiral, with the triple trigger of trust, gratitude, and love, bless your lives. Thank you.